Good afternoon from Romania, actually. It's Joe with Q&A Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday, number 11. Anyways, I have a great question from Justin, and Justin asks, Joanne, I have a question and I hope you can answer it. With David Vu's business model, his target market is largely through the GSP, the Global Shipping Program. However, eBay will be taking down the active content, which I believe the active content is very helpful to make this business model successful, especially with a translator. Do you see this as an issue? And if you do, how do you plan to compensate it? Thank you so much. Thank you as well, Justin. It's a great question. And before I answer it, I just want you to take a second and try to see how this business model works and how the internet works. Don't try to complicate things, because when eBay started, they try to use their own applications, their own apps to try to make it more streamlined for themselves. However, internet evolved throughout the years. So let's say, for example, you want to visit a site that's not an English site. Maybe you're looking for tickets outside. So maybe you want to buy airfare tickets in Brazil, or whatever the case may be that you want to buy on the internet. So the actual site is written in Portuguese or whatever other site you're visiting. So now the way you can do that, you can basically translate your page through Google Chrome. And, a tip that I can help you is you can right click or double tap on Mac and select Translate to English, even if you turn off the translate option for a site or language. The translate is kind of triggered whenever you visit a page that's not written in your preferred web page languages. So let's say you have customers that they're located in Portugal, or I don't know, China, let's say. They have their site set up to handle their language, the Mandarin or Cantonese or Portuguese, depending what they are. So for them, their right click would be translating back to their language, which is Mandarin or Portuguese. So I wouldn't really worry so much about it, because if the customer wants to buy something, they will be able to see it. So for one thing, everybody speaks English, at least to a basic level. So they will be able to understand exactly what they're buying on eBay. And, they can see it through pictures. And really, I encourage people to start adding more photos to their items, especially because eBay is switching to a more mobile kind of environment. And so I would suggest to have maybe 3 to 4 pictures and even more. I personally even go up to 12 if the item sells well. So, if you have a lot of pictures, then you can kind of help people that they don't speak English. But like I said, on the other hand, the description can be translated to their language. For example, if they right click on their page on Google Chrome. And so the way they do it is they just basically right click and they select the language. So I wouldn't worry so much about it. There's ways now to automatically pick up and translate the page, for everybody to sort of understand what's happening. So no, I'm definitely not concerned about it. I know that my customers, right now I still do about 40% of my orders at their GSP. So I know that my customers clearly are able to see my sites. They're all written in English, all my pages. And so obviously they have no problem shopping from me. And so no, it's not a concern. I know Google Chrome is handling this. I know everybody's pretty much advanced, I guess, on how to use the internet, and they're able to translate the page now within the actual browser. So I hope I was able to answer your question, Justin. And again, everybody, hi from Romania. I'm actually here for 2 weeks visiting family, and I wanted to see how the business is being handled from here. And you know what? It's quite flexible. I am 9 hours ahead from the typical time that I usually work with in the United States, well, Mexico. But it's great, this business is flexible enough to be able to take it anywhere in the world. So like I said, I hope I was able to answer all your questions. And as always, happy selling.